On March 8th, 2022, Tempe voters elected the most diverse city council in Maricopa County, perhaps in the Southwest. The new Tempe City Council included Burdetta Hodge, Tempe's first African-American woman council member, Arlene Chin, the city's first Asian American to sit on Tempe City Council and the first to be elected, Jennifer Adams, Tempe's first openly gay woman to be elected, now to her second term, Doreen Garland, the city's first Native American council member, Joel Navarro, who is of Hispanic heritage, Randy Keating, who when first elected at age 33 was one of the youngest council members in Arizona, and he continues to be a voice for millennials, and of course Corey Woods, Tempe's first African-American council member and now Tempe's first African-American mayor. Tempe has a history of leading the way. I'm former Tempe Mayor Neil Giuilano, and I was the first directly elected openly gay mayor of a city in the United States. Tempe's known as a city that welcomes diversity and inclusion. The results of this election are one more proof to that point. The makeup of this council represents a wide array of races, ethnicities, and experiences. Now there are more women serving on our council as well. This is an amazingly important moment for our city. I know from experience that when you bring together a wide group of backgrounds, experiences, and cultures, the results are better ideas, innovative programs, and services that benefit the most people. Right now, we're setting the example nationally that diverse cities are successful cities, and we're giving our children role models.
The City Council is merely a representation of what our community already is and what it continues to aspire to be. And so I think when you look at the diversity of the people on this council, we are clearly a reflection of who the voters chose to lead the city.
I think the diversity of the council is outstanding. I mean, if you look across the lineup, male to female, we really do have a lot of the varieties and the diversities that we see here in the city of Tempe. Black, Hispanic, Native American. It's really a council that brings a lot to offer for our constituents.
Really become colorful and with all the colors of the rainbow, and I'm so excited to see that growth, see our vertical growth, see our growth in our community, all of our networks that we have, all of our different alliances that we have, and people are really supporting one another and accepting one another. And our community members feel safe as a result of that acceptance of our community members and our council.
I have two amazing boys and they are so proud of me. I have one son who, they both have been longtime Tempeans. We all went through school here. And I have one who's running for Congress. So as I said, it's so much pride that they can see their mom stand up and do something that makes them feel like they can do the same. So I'm just happy to be there in that position.
Also important to me is the representation, the visible representation that the youth of Tempe see. I grew up in Tempe and I didn't have anyone to look up to that looked like me. I hope they know that they have a seat at the table if they want it also.
When I first moved to Arizona, Mayor Corey Woods was on the Tempe City Council. And even then, Tempe City would have Juneteenth acknowledgements and celebrations. And so before it became a state holiday, before it became a national holiday, I know those types of things happened because you had a voice like Corey Woods on the council, who's now the mayor. And so having representation means that it provides an opportunity for the whole community to learn about everybody else.
I think there were some issues that other council members had discussed in the past. I think having a Native American actually on the council has helped to move some of those issues forward, as in our land acknowledgement that Councilmember Lauren Kuby has brought up for years and didn't really get the traction, but having a Native American on the council kind of helped move that forward. I think, you know, we have a relationship with our 4 southern tribes that surround us, and that were their ancestors were the original people in this area. And I think having me on council, I'm going to do my best and work really hard to build really strong relationships between those communities to make sure that they know how important that their voice is in what we do in Tempe.
The millennials, more than any other generation, have grown up in a state of political paralyzation from partisan levels, partisan politics on the federal and state level. And I know that the median age of the city of Tempe is in its late 20s. So as millennials are kind of looking for representation in various offices across the country, I think it's certainly helpful to have someone at least closer to their age. Now, I was elected at 33, today I'm 39, but I'm still the youngest on council, by a good margin. And I think this says something about politics and millennial involvement in politics as a whole. So, I'm happy to be the youngest member of council, and I certainly hope that my service not only encourages others to step up to run for public office, but also helps people in Tempe understand that the younger generation, our median age, people around our median age, their voices are being heard and being represented at the city level.
People learn from their peers, whether it's grade school or in adult life. People learn from those that they're around. And so the council, to have a diverse amount of voices in a diverse group, I think that is probably the highest level of learning, because everyone begins to bring their personal experiences to city council meetings as council members.
Serving Tempe's residents, businesses, and visitors means caring about what is important to them, reaching out to understand their needs, and finding common ground. It's how we make further strides toward equity and inclusion, greater success, and greater discoveries. This is an exciting time for Tempe, so 2022 Tempe City Council, I ask you this: what will you accomplish together for the benefit of everyone? I can't wait to see the great things you'll do.